guys, welcome to the show. It's Ruekia, and this is Killian, obviously. We don't want any butts, so I picked him up to fight him, because he won't shut up otherwise. So I'm gonna give a little bit of a life update. I know I've been a little bit MIA for a month or so, probably 2 months, but a lot has been going on. Quite a few things have happened in the last, like, 2.5 months. So all I can say is life as a whole, but if you want to stick around for the whole thing, I can give you a little bit of rundown on all the crap that's been going on. Not all of it's bad. Some of it's bad. Some of it's really good. But that's life. It's a roller coaster. It goes like this a lot. So first thing is, I work a normal job like most people do, where it's 5 days a week, 8 hours, etc., etc. My normal job, it can get a little mentally tiring, physically tiring sometimes too. But on top of, the normal hours I work, I got a promotion, which is great. I'm not gonna complain about promotion. I'm fine with promotions. But, adding that on top of my normal hours and everything, all the extra responsibilities and all that stuff, I was working myself quite hard between trying to keep up with, like, what I had, like, 3 or 4 5 games going on YouTube, which was a little bit more than I probably should have done. But there were so many games coming out that I wanted to play. And I wanted to share with you guys and do YouTube. So I got a little bit spread too thin between my job and those games, and then I also had a death in the family around the same exact time. So that was also kind of crappy. So death in the family is not fun. Death in any term is not really fun, but my grandpa passed away, so that was something that I was also dealing with right around the time I stopped uploading. Like, I uploaded the rest of the Justine videos, and then I just kind of fell off the face of the planet for a little while. But, that all happened around the same time, and then we have, you've seen them before if you've watched some of the channel stuff. We have 2 rats, Spock and Data. Well, Spock decided he wanted to start getting sick because rats only live about like 2 to 3 years. They don't live very long. So he started to get sick, and his eye was, I'm not gonna go into super big detail, but let's just say his eye looked really, really bad. So it's very difficult, the place we live in, to find a rat vet. Like, not many people want to take in a rat and take care of them. So it took us a while to be able to find a vet that was close enough that we didn't have to drive like hours out of the way. I still would have done that anyway, but we would have had to have set up a time like during our weekend, or a time like that our job would have given us off or something, because they're just very rare to find. Like, there are people that drive all the way from like the biggest city near us to come out to where this veterinarian is. They were telling us that because there's just nobody that wants to treat rats, which is ridiculous. Killian, what are you doing? Over there just making noise. If anything falls to the floor, you know who it is. That little fur ball over there. Come here. Come here. Oh. Speaking of animals that got sick, so Spock got sick. And that was a whole ordeal. We had to go to and from the vet every, like, week for, like, 3 to 4 weeks. It was not great. But then this little guy right here, we decided that we wanted to move, just for many reasons, but also to be closer to work, because we lived like an hour away from work, which was not fun. So we decided to move. And this little guy decided that when we were moving, there's a door, our bathroom door in our old apartment. You have to slam it because it's a broken door. They just never replaced it, and we didn't really care. But it was a broken door, and the way you had to close it was you could close it, but then you have to like shove really hard for it to actually close. Well, Killian has a really long tail. You do. Don't talk back to me. You got a really long tail. But anyway, so he has a pretty long tail, or at least used to. It's still pretty long. But it got stuck in that door, the very tip of it. So some fur and skin came off, and I about cried and freaked out, and almost took him to an emergency vet because I was freaking out. He is my precious baby, so if anything happens to him, I tend to go crazy. But he got his tail in the door, and so we had to go to the vet for him too. And he's still recovering. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna show them your tail. Stop being a jerk. Fine. There you go. So he's got stitches in his tail. He won't let me show you them. He's being a bit of a jerk right now. But he's got stitches in his tail and I had to give him medicine for God knows how long. So he's still recovering from that. He's doing fine though. He'll be alright. But our animals like to make us go to the vet for months on end apparently. Yeah, we didn't expect much to happen. Like, they didn't remove very much of it, it's just like, maybe this much. It wasn't very much at all. But, we weren't expecting him to actually have to get something removed, so we just took him to the vet to get a checkup, because it didn't bleed hardly, and it was perfectly fine. Like, it didn't bleed that much or anything. I was worried about it, because of course you're worried about your baby, but we didn't think it was going to be anything crazy, so we went to the vet just to get a checkup, and they're like, oh yeah, he has to stay overnight, get surgery, and get a piece of his tail taken off. I cried a lot. I was not happy about that. Because I didn't even get to, I wasn't expecting him to stay overnight, so I didn't even give him a hug or anything. And then we just left him there, and it was awful. But the next day, I went and picked him back up. So, he's alright now. You little dork. But that's some things that's been going on. I made a list. Let me check my list and see if that's some of the stuff, all the stuff that's been going on or not. Oh, I forgot to mention. Another reason why I stopped making videos for a while is, on top of our job and my promotion and everything that happened, we also started helping a mom and pop shop around here. The mom and pop shop sells like a lot of cool stuff, you know, like video games and cards and all kinds of nerdy stuff that we love, right? So, well, we go there and we shop ever so often. They asked us if we wanted to help them open a new store because they're expanding. So we did. We were like, hell yeah, let's do it. So that also took up a lot of hours. We didn't get to help them much because, like I said, we had our normal job, but you know, we would stop by for a few hours every day or so and help them out, and it was really fun, really nice. We're still in contact with them, obviously, but we're not going to be. They wanted us to stay there, and we kind of wanted to stay there, but it doesn't pay as well as our job now and stuff, and we just moved, and new apartment, new place to live, more expensive than the old one, so we're sticking with the financially smart decision instead of the one that we would like to do in our young childish hearts. But yeah, it's really nice. They have a lot of stuff planned. I'm excited to see how they expand from where they are now. But anyway, that's a lot of the stuff, if not all of the stuff that's been going on, and it's all happened within like 2 months. So it's been a lot all at once. That's how life seems to go. Like, you get hit with everything all at once or nothing at all. So, hey, don't bite my foot. Yeah, don't bite my foot. What? You don't bite people's feet. You don't. Anyway, like I said, we moved. So we really like this place. We've been here maybe getting close to a month now. It's nice. I really like it. And as you can tell, it's a little bit echoey. I mean, you might be able to tell with the recording. I'm not sure how it's going to come out verbally, but or audibly. But you know, it's really nice. We haven't gotten our posters and everything up. I mean, you can see some of our stuff behind me. Like, I've got our Star Wars and Star Trek stuff up. So different picture. You're not gonna be seeing my Overwatch collection. It's over there, kind of off to the side. It's one whole shelf is just dedicated to it, but it's over there, so it's kind of out of the picture. But if we can get everything set up sometime soon and all the posters and everything, we'll probably do another like little showing the nerdy office and living room thing again, like we did with the other apartment. Although it's not gonna look that amazing. Like, we had that apartment completely covered. This one we're gonna try to do a little bit less of that. We're gonna try to stick most of the nerdy stuff, and I do mean most, not all, but most, in this room, our office. So, see how that goes. But Yeah, that's where we've been at. And I hope to get started back up on making videos, and hopefully I don't have to go on another hiatus anytime soon. Because I don't like going on hiatuses. I want my YouTube channel to grow and flourish and be fun and have people laugh. That's what I want it to be. So can't stop going. I can't keep going on hiatuses. But life, makes its own plans. You make plans and it laughs. But yeah, I'm happy to come back. So I will see you guys next time.